Hey gang, welcome back to another chat video. So far we've been weekly chat for a couple weeks now, so that's something good. Um, Thought I'd talk about perfection today. Perfection in movies. Are there perfect movies out there? What would you consider a perfect movie? Now, obviously, there's nothing out there that is quote unquote perfect. Okay, flawless. Everything's got a little something to it. No matter how hard you try, there's something there. But individually, we all have those movies that are perfect. This is what I wanted. This is what I got. I can't pick it apart very much. I mean, the word perfect is not going to be exact anyway, because no matter what I think of a movie, I can pick some parts about it. But without having to sit there and just pick on it, are there perfect movies? And to me, a movie that you would consider perfect is something that gives you exactly what you want in a movie. And they do it very good. And, the rewatchability is great. Now, these aren't, just movies you think are snobby perfect. Like, well, I think that blah, blah, blah is perfect. It's not even in my top, 50, but it's a perfect film. No, that's not how this works. A perfect film is a perfect film. So the whole thing got started by me watching Frankenstein, and I had said years and years ago that if there's a perfect movie out there, it's Frankenstein. It's got everything. It's just perfection at its best. It does have some shortcomings, but nothing that takes me away from any of it. I still consider it a damn near perfect movie. It's got everything, and that's still one of my favorite classics of all time. Um, Thought of that one, and then the announcement of the Elephant Man to Criterion in September made me think, well, fuck, there's another one. That one's just fucking perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a beautiful movie. It gives me everything I want. So I started thinking, what are some other perfect movies? So on my little short list here, this is by no means a numbered list or anything. Of course, Alien. Alien is my favorite film of all time. I do consider it perfect. I can't even pick on it because I love everything about it. I don't care that it's slow. I don't care that, any of if there's negative thought to it. I don't care. To me, it's perfection. It's exactly what I want, and that's why it's my favorite. It is atmospheric. It makes your anxiety rush. It's got a great monster in it, which I love monsters. Just so much atmosphere and just, I mean, you feel claustrophobic. I mean, everything that it sets out to do, it does. So that's why it's perfect. So many of Hitchcock's movies are perfect, but again, that's one of those that you're talking to me. I'm biased. I love Hitchcock. Even if it's the first time I'm watching a movie, I tend to think I should like it, even if I haven't seen it, because Hitchcock's my favorite director. I have loved everything I've seen. I'm sure there are ones out there that I'm just like, no. I haven't seen one yet, but I'm sure there is. Night of the Living Dead. Perfection. Right there. Everything that I want in a movie. Right there. And there's a trend to this. I like to feel closed in. I like to feel on the edge. I like to feel, I like to feel my anxiety pick up and just, shake the shit out of me. I love that feeling, even though in a normal day, I don't like that feeling. My anxiety is terrible. But movie watching, I control that. So, Night of the Living Dead, being cooped up into that house with all that stuff going on outside is what I want in a movie, and it gives it to me hard in, late 60s. This is crazy how old this is, and it still does it. The Exorcist, one of my all-time favorites, just right under Alien as far as horror movies go. And it might even, as far as like a straight horror movie, it might move above Alien in a category, but Alien's always number one, so probably not. But The Exorcist does everything I need. Taxi Driver, The Thing, 12 Angry Men. even different stories there. The thing, we're going back to what I like about Alien, but Taxi Driver, just, it's just, I can't explain what is perfect about it, except for it does what it's supposed to do for me, and therefore I can't find any faults in it. 12 Angry Men, yes, very claustrophobic, very in your face. It shows the story of these guys having this young man's life in their hands, but one man is doing everything he can to try to show them that there's not enough evidence to do this. And that back and forth and just simplicity of the movie in one location with all those people, and it's another movie just like it that keep popping in my head is now I lost it. Lifeboat. Hitchcock's Lifeboat. Same kind of thing. It's just that anxiety just sitting there like, what's happening? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? I love that. It was done correctly. Empire Strikes Back. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. More modern stuff. Toy Story. A perfect movie. It is. There's no faults in it. Forrest Gump, Shawshank. Those are movies that if they're on TV, you watch them. Why? Because they're very good. You like them because they're done well. Because they are, for some reason, to you they're well. To me, I think I can't find very many faults in any of it at all, and that would be me picking, not me just enjoying the whole fucking thing. Silent films, I consider, City Lights and Nosferatu two of the best silent films ever made. Even though The Kid is my favorite, and I would throw it in on that list, but City Lights is definitely, if I have to pick, it's I think it's Chaplin's best movie as far as, doing what he does. The Kid just happens to be my favorite. I love everything that goes on in there, but City Lights and of course Nosferatu are damn near perfect. I should have called these damn near perfect movies. With that, these are fucking close. And then there's movies that are, I looked on the internet to find a list. I'm getting ready to sneeze. A list of movies that people consider perfect. Because I wanted some exceptions to the rule for me, 2001 Space Odyssey comes up right off the bat. I'm not a fan. I don't know why. I love sci-fi. I should like it. It just doesn't catch my attention. I can't put my finger around it. I just don't. Okay, it's okay. It's not whatever. Citizen Kane, not a fan. I've tried to be a fan. I've watched this movie at least 2-3 times in the past couple of years, trying to see why. And I just don't like it. I don't know why. I don't hate it. I wouldn't put it on the film that, I need to get rid of or whatever that. It's okay, but it's just not my cup of tea, maybe. Casablanca. I went over that in my video to Harry. Not, it's your favorite movie, bud. That's good enough. Fight Club. No, I don't understand why this is on a movie people think are perfect. If it's your perfect movie, fine. I'm not trying to take that away from you, but I'm trying to understand this. This is on my side. Like, what? Donnie Darko. Obviously, whoever put this on the list did not see the same fucking movie I did, because if the idea of perfect is to fucking confuse the shit out of you, and to just... I don't know how this one's perfect at all. If you want to explain it to me, that's fine. I'm well, I'm not really open-minded, but I'm kind of open-minded. I'll listen. I'll tell you you're fucking stupid next, but I'll listen. Maybe you can change my mind. No, you won't. Donnie Darko is by far not perfect. You might say Frankenstein's not perfect either, but you're wrong. I'm right. No, for real. If you think it's perfect, it's perfect. If you don't think it's perfect, it's not perfect. I just thought watched Frankenstein and thought I would talk about it. So, that's really all I got. So, hear your guys' thoughts on what you consider perfect movies. Later.